I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. And you just allow just natural instincts to take over at that point to really just tell that story on the screen.
All right. Hi, guys.
Hey, Rachel.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Really good. Really good.
Well, to start off, I would love to know just what is the first word that comes to mind when you each think of your character?
Commitment. That is my word. He is committed. He probably should be committed too at some point, but commitment. He gives it all.
Loyalty.
Not that different words. Commitment and loyalty. That's why they're in love. Let's be real here.
Exactly. Well, speaking of that relationship, there are some very adorable moments between your characters. But we can tell right off the bat that maybe, William isn't making Mercer, his focus quite as he should. So is there anything that you guys can kind of tease about that dynamic this season?
I'm going to say there's so much care in this relationship that we see as this series progresses, but also between the two of us from the top, like our first scene that we shot was some of the most dramatic, intense, emotional, intimate work that we had to do all season. And it's really a testament to just like who we are and who you are to be able to show up and give ourselves to these characters in such a true, honest way. It was very clear that this project felt very big from the beginning. It was like Apple, Josh and Stephanie, City on Fire, right? Heat, flames, all the things. But on set, it was super collaborative, super intimate, so much love and care. And we see that for sure between the two of them as the series progresses.
Yeah. It was definitely one of those where, like you said, you're living in the truth of the moment, wherever that may be. In like Mercer and Williams' relationship, it was in that moment. It's these highs and these lows that it's something that goes on in relationships, and for us to be able to just trust each other, like you said, like that first scene we had together, never rehearsed about it, talk too much about it. You just show up on set and you look at each other and say, I trust you.
I got you.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. And you just allow just natural instincts to take over at that point to really just tell that story on the screen.
Well, Xavier, right in the opening of the pilot, we find out that your character is the one who is going to find Sam. So how might the trauma of that event propel his character going forward into this season?
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where Mercer came to New York with this wide-eyed dream of, being the next great author and everything. So he has all these presets of how he thinks life in New York will be in the relationship with the artist. And so, he had these things that then when something like that just comes out of left field for him, it's the trauma of that is something that won't be so apparent, but as the season goes, you see he has to grow from that in some way, shape, or form. He will never be the same person that he was before that night. And as the season unravels, like Mercer himself, like that identity that he had curated for himself just starts to fade away in its place. Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, Mercer really has quite the night. Spent all of that time at William's family's house, right? And then to go there and then to come home. I mean, God bless you, Mercer.
All right. Well, that is my time. So thank you guys so much for chatting with me.
Thank you. Appreciate it.